Mr. B.C. Nagesh, Minister in the Bombay government, joining us on this broadcast. Mr. Nagesh, good morning. Huge pressure right now on your government because the Congress, the JDS, all of them are saying that, the arrest of Amrit Paul is a welcome development. But there are a lot more bigger faces, bigger leaders who are involved, and they're claiming that this investigation has been compromised.
See, if the investigation was transparent, how can Paul be? If our Chief Minister would have not been transparent, the investigation would have not taken place.
The reality, but Mr. Nagesh, is that this isn't an allegation just by the Congress. We've seen the High Court, the Karnataka High Court, also pull up the CID and the government on the investigation, saying this isn't happening in a transparent manner, which is why there are questions being raised right now by the Congress, saying, is there an attempt to shield BJP leaders and several top-rung leaders who are involved in the scam?
So, only investigation can say whether who has been involved in the cases. And one should leave the investigation to take our Honorable Chief Minister asked CID officers to do the report of the investigation comes out, then finally we'll know who is involved in this. Whether Congress people have been involved, JDS people have been involved, or BJP people have been involved. Definitely, the things will come out only after the proper investigations. How can you say now?
So you're saying the involvement of Congress leaders, of JDS leaders, is it the BJP's contention that there are political leaders from the Congress and JDS involved in this?
No, I am not saying whether who is involved. Only investigation can prove who has been involved in that.
But the question, sir, is whether the investigation itself is compromised, whether the CID is conducting a fair investigation. I'll again repeat that the Karnataka High Court questioned this.
If the investigation was not proper, can you expect a senior IPS officer can be arrested?
But is he just one of many, sir? The question that the Congress is saying and asking...
Let the investigation take place. How can you tell before investigation?
What's your response, Mr. B.C. Nagesh, to the Congress demanding the resignation of Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai and the Home Minister, Mr. Arganyanendra?
The Congress doesn't have any other work to do. They will always, even a small thing, they will ask the minister to resign. If such things take place, I think no Congress MLA can be able to take any position in the state.
The BJP, Mr. Nagesh, has always said, very publicly and very vocally that you're a party that stands against corruption. And this kind of a stain...
Definitely.
And this kind of a state that's playing out right now in Karnataka of the police recruitment scam isn't auguring well for the BJP. And several opposition leaders have voiced the concern that there are similar such irregularities happening in other departments that's being overlooked.
See, the exams were taken place immediately when they smelled something as happening in that, the result was not outed. Investigation, whenever we thought that there is some smell in that, we started investigation. Investigation is on, so we should wait for some time.